Hi guys, welcome back to Charmin's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a recipe to make achar, and this is the grated mango achar. So guys, I'm excited because I couldn't make it winter time because this takes a lot of pepper and garlic, and when you cook it inside a house, it's actually the smell and the pepper and the garlic just goes right up to your nose, and the smells linger in the house for a long time and can choke up with that pepper and garlic. So guys, I'm making this outside today, and we have the mangoes here. I have 4 mangoes. I'm gonna peel them, grate them with a box grater, and I'm gonna show you guys the step by step. I have some beautiful mango. I'll show you guys when I'm peeling. And over here I have some garlic. I'm gonna be using 3 garlics, but I'm gonna break them like this, and Natalie's gonna peel them for me. Say hi, Natalie.
Hi.
So she's gonna peel them. She likes to help to peel garlic and things like that. And then once we finish all this, I'm gonna show you guys the next step. But I'm very excited because this is the first day in the summer that I'm gonna be cooking something outside in the backyard. Show you guys how the mango look, and you want to get green mangoes when you're making achar, and this is a perfect one. The same kind of mango that you make mango sour, that's the same kind of mango you want to use for achar. So guys, the greener it is, the better, because you want it to be sour, and when it's green, it's a little bit more on the harder side. If it's ripe, and it's going to be soft, and you don't want that. You don't want your achar, mango to be soft. So I'm going to keep peeling, and I'll show you guys how they look before I start grating them. Okay guys, so these are the mangoes. I finished peeling them. This one is a little bit on going towards the halfway towards the ripe side, and this is really green, and this is super green. But guys, these two are perfect, but I'm still gonna use these ones. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna grate them. I'll show you guys, but before I do that, I'm gonna cut piece for my daughters. Which piece you want from, Natalie? This one? Which piece would you like? Piece from Jess?
This one.
Take from the right one.
Look, Natalie.
Thanks.
And this one?
Or I can take the same one.
No, you take from this one. It doesn't matter. And this is nice to eat with salt and pepper. For all my Guyanese friends who can remember, we used to eat these with salt and pepper, and it used to be like so nice back home growing up, as a nice little thing to do with your friends from school and your siblings, or whenever you pick fresh mango. We had mango tree in our yard. We used to pick the fresh one, and then we will eat it with salt and pepper, or we would pick ripe ones from straight off the tree and eat them. So the good old days. And guys, grated mango achar was something my family used to do back home, or the ones with the seed. And one day I'm gonna be making the achar with the seed as well. And I remember back home when people are celebrating wedding or something like that, they'll make a lot of achar. And achar tastes best when it have a lot of pepper, so it have to be super spicy, and you can only use a little bit of it in your food, and it makes the food taste so delicious. So guys, I'm gonna keep grating, and until I finish all these, I'm gonna have to squeeze out all the juice of the mango, and then I will do the next step. In the meanwhile, Natalie is peeling her garlic. She did a good portion so far, and now she's gonna do the rest. She don't even want me to help her because she liked doing that so much. So guys, this is about 2.5 of the mango. I couldn't do one of it and half of the other one because it was too soft, and you can't use soft mango to make this. You need the firm, hard green mangoes. So the next step, what you're gonna do here, you want to take out the liquid from the mango, and in order to do so, you can put it in a strainer and press, but I know you don't get all of it out. So I have a little a cloth here that I'm gonna put it into, and then I'll squeeze the juice out. But before I do so, I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, because the salt will bring out all the water from the mango. So once you put this, it's gonna bring out all the liquid. So I'm not gonna put too much because I have to add salt when I'm cooking, and I just want to make sure that this salt would help the mango to get all the water out, because that juice, if you don't get the mango juice out, it tends to make the achar go bad quickly, because it's starch from the mango. You have to get it out. So I'm gonna try to squeeze it in this cloth. I'm just mixing up the salt to make sure that it's mixing well, and then I'm gonna squeeze it over a clean bowl to make sure we get as much starch as we can out of it, because it's a good portion and I wouldn't like it to spoil, because achar is something that is very scarce here. I usually get it when somebody come from back home, but my mom would make and send for me. But if not, then I'll store it up, and however long it lasts, I will keep it. But other than that, if it's not summer, you can't, I don't make it inside the house. So guys, this is what I'm gonna do. You need a thin cloth that the juice can pass through, and you put a little bit at a time. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna hold it up like that and make sure, actually I don't want the juice in here, because I'm actually, guys, I'm gonna get something to put the juice in. You see how the juice is coming out, Jess? Are you seeing?
Yeah.
Turn in a good angle if you can't see. Yeah. You see how the juice is dripping down there? But this bowl I want to use to put the dry mango, so I'm gonna come back and show you guys. Look at that. Just show them how the juice is just dripping out. That's because I added a little bit of salt. If you don't add the salt, I think you'll get a harder time to do this. So you just squeeze it around a little bit, and you're gonna get all your juice here. You do not want this juice to be in the achar, because the starch from the mango is gonna spoil this achar and you won't get to enjoy all of it. So guys, give it a nice squeeze, and like I said, the salt is helping it to get all that liquid out. So I'm gonna do this, continue the process until I'm done everything. And then I have my strainer here, just in case if the bag opens some part and it falls out, I'm catching it back with a strainer. But guys, I'll show you guys when I open this one, and then I'm gonna continue the process until I'm done with all. What it looks like, and you just wanna put it out like that, and the starchiness is gone. So I'm gonna keep repeating the process until over here, until I'm done with all of it. So I'm gonna do small portion until all of it is squeezed out, and then I'm gonna show you guys the next step. So guys, this is the mango. I squeezed all the juice out, and I want to show you guys how much juice I got from it. That's how much juice I took out from the mango. It's way easier when you add a little bit of salt, because the salt is gonna help the mango juice to spring up more, and then you'll get it out easier like that. You need a very thin piece of cloth to squeeze it out, or a strainer if you can, and then that's gonna be good enough. So now I'm gonna blend up my garlic and my pepper, and then I'll come back and do the beautiful cooking part. So guys, I'm gonna be blending up my garlic and my peppers, and I'm using about 2 bulbs of the garlic, 2 of the whole bulb garlic, because garlic is the star for achar, and you want to make it very tasty, that it's not missing anything. So I have the 2 bulbs of garlic that I'm gonna put into my blender, and I have 3 hot pepper that I have from my own garden from last year that I'm gonna put in, and I had these frozen. And guys, I can put more pepper to make it more spicy, but I don't want my kids to miss out. I want them to be able to have some as well, and if I put less pepper, they can eat this as well. In this part of the pepper, guys, oh my god,
I can already smell it.
It's the very hot part. So I don't want the kids to say, okay mom, you made something and we can't have it. So I'm just gonna accommodate them by putting less pepper. I know if I put less pepper, they can have a little bit with their food as well. And I want them to know about achar because they try it already when I bring from back home and they love it. So I don't want them to look at me when I'm eating and they can. So guys, I'm gonna blend these up. You can blend them separately, but we're putting all into the same pot. So I'm gonna blend it, and I'm using mustard oil. Mustard oil is the one oil I remember that they use best for achar because it helps to preserve. It gives a little bit of flavor, and mustard oil, guys, have so much good health benefits. So I'm gonna blend this, and then we'll come back and show you guys the next step. Guys, this is my garlic and my pepper after I finish blending it. And the garlic, and I put a little bit of water because I didn't want it, I wanted it to blend smoothly. So that's why it looks like a lot, but remember it's 2 bulbs of garlic and 3 hot peppers, and I put a little bit of water. And guys, I'm gonna add in there my Amchar masala, and that's what you use for achar. And I have half a cup of Amchar masala, and I'm adding it right into here. And what I want to do is mix this in before I put it in the pot. I want to mix it in so all the garlic and the pepper and the Amchar masala will infuse together before I put it. I don't like to put dry powder in my hot pot. So I'm gonna put this, and look, this is smelling like the achar already. I will smell, Jess. Smell. And the mustard oil will make it so, because that have a specific kind of flavor, the mustard oil for achar, and it have very rich health benefit. It's good for the skin, it's good for healing your inside, like so many different things mustard oil is good for. I remember when I was growing up, the grandparents and my older folks would say to us, they use mustard oil because it's also good for cold and cough. And I can remember they said they used to tell us it had good health benefit. So I'm gonna go outside now because I have my preparation ready, and I'm gonna add some mustard oil, but I'm gonna add about maybe a whole cup of mustard oil into the pot before I start chunking the achar. So guys, we're gonna go outside and then we'll start the whole cooking process.
This is gonna taste yummy.
Add my mustard oil. My husband just light the stove, and I'm gonna add half a cup, and I think that's not enough, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. So that's 3/4 cup of mustard oil, and this is what's gonna give it that real achar flavor, because this is a different specific oil for this job. So I'm gonna let it hot a little bit more, and then I'm gonna put in my masala, and then I will chunky everything. I'm gonna test this oil and see. Yep, it's getting there, but not fully where I want it. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more. And guys, this mixture smells so good. It already smells like the real thing. So I'm gonna put it in anyways, because I don't want it to be too hot to start flaring up. So I'm gonna put this, just you're far enough, don't bother. So I'm gonna put all the garlic, the pepper, and the masala into there, and look at that. See what it's doing? So lower it down a little, because and you're gonna feel that smell and that.
Smells good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn this up. Wow, it smells so good. This is like if you want to cook a nice curry out here. So I'm going to let this chunky up a little, and I have to get a pot holder because I like to hold while I'm cooking. And I don't want it too high. I'm going to cook it on medium just because I don't want it to be like heat right away around here. So guys, that's going to chunky a little. This is what you call chunky, the masala. And I have some mixture in the bowl here, just if you want to see. So what I'm gonna do to get this out, I don't want to add water. I'm gonna take this and some of the mango. I'm just gonna take it off with the mango, like I'm gonna mix it up in here, and I'll show you guys how we can get that out. You just go like that, so we're not wasting anything, and we're not putting out that goodness of the pepper and the garlic and the masala. So my mouth is drooling, guys. My mouth is absolutely drooling. And back home we used to have these kind of achar in like vegetarian dishes with like pumpkin and spinach and potato curry and dal and rice and all that. For sure next weekend this weekend is Father's Day, but for sure next weekend I am making some 7 curry out here for sure, guys. So let's go again and turn it and see how it's doing, the masala. You don't go too close, guys. So it's cooking up nicely, and I like to add some salt in here because when I'm mixing up, the salt will get mixed in well. And I'm not gonna add too much because I've already add some when I was squeezing out the mango. So I'm gonna add that, and then I'll turn it up, and then soon I'm gonna be mixing the mango. Soon I'm just gonna turn it up, and then I'll mix the mango. Yes, the color is looking like the way I want it, and oh my god, this is smelling great. So great, like if I'm in the Indian wedding house back home in Guyana, when they make those achar and all those things. So I think the salt is mixing, and guys, I'm gonna put the as soon as it look a little bit more brown, I will put the mango inside. Add the mangoes now. I like how it's looking. I think it's chunky enough, and I will add my mangoes now to this and let it cook for a little. Just be careful and don't go too close. So there is my mango. I am just drooling.
This is gonna taste so yummy.
Yep. And the best thing is that we made it ourselves. We didn't get it from anybody, or grandma didn't make it for us this time. I don't know if it's gonna taste like grandma's, but we'll see, right? You always have to. There's a first for everything. So guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure that this is well mixed in here, and then I'll taste it later, a few minutes later, and make sure that I have enough salt. So it's starting to look beautiful, guys. So I'm gonna keep turning this, and then I'll come back and show you guys. I have to grab a pot holder. I don't have one, and the thing is moving on the stove, so I don't want it to fall down. Okay guys, so it's finally done now. When you look at it, as the mango looks like the color has changed, you know that it's done. And from when the stove is when you see like the bottom of the achar is catching on the pan, you know that it's done. So I can see that's going on here. So now I'm gonna turn this off. This is done, and that's all it is, guys. It's a very, very simple recipe with about 3 ingredients or 4, less than 5 ingredients, and you can get your achar like that. So I hope this reminds you guys of something, and all those who haven't made or know about achar yet, I hope this video will inspire you, and you can try eating it, or if you see it, you will know exactly what it is and how it's made. So guys, I'm very happy of the way it turned out. Now I'm gonna let it cool, and then I'll pull it off in a bottle, and you can keep it in your fridge. You can keep it in your cold room for a very long time until it's done. This doesn't go bad because the mustard oil will preserve it and keep it for a long time. Because I know sometimes when I go back, or when somebody's coming from back home, my mom would make this, and I can have it for a whole year or more, and it won't go bad. So you can have this for however long you have. Maybe before the summer is over, I'm gonna make some more so I can keep it for the winter. And one day I'm gonna make the one with the mango seed, so you guys can see that recipe as well. So this is done, and I'm gonna take it down, and then I'm gonna cool it off and let you guys know how it tastes. So guys, it's nice and cold, the achar. So look how beautiful that is. I just can't wait to make some dal and rice and some kind of, I'm filling it off in a glass bottle. and it's gonna be nice. And with the mustard oil, it still have enough. The mustard oil, you want to put enough to preserve it. You don't want to make it dry. You want your achar to be nice and wet. So guys, my family tastes it with their dinner. Just don't put it so close because I'm gonna touch you on your hands. And they said it was so tasty.
Yeah, it tastes so tasty. And the little spice was really nice.
It's the pepper, Jess, and that mustard oil.
A
The
little bit spicy for me, but I love it.
Yeah, the mustard oil have a heat too. So guys, I'm gonna pull it off. You don't really do a taste test for achar, but what I'm gonna do, I have a piece of roti here, and I'm gonna still taste it for you guys because I can't make something and don't taste it, so you guys know. And I promise you guys, next weekend, because this weekend is Father's Day, next weekend what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cook some dal and rice and some pumpkin and some spinach and potato and chana curry, and then I will do the real achar test then. I mean, that would be one of the most perfect dish, or the most popular dish that we use in Guyana to eat with achar. When you make like 7 curry or dal and rice with another vegetable or something like that. So guys, I'm gonna get my piece here. It's just a little piece of roti I have, and I'm gonna taste a little piece, but let me fill this up. I just want to show them 2.5 of mangoes because the other mango was ripe. So this is how much we got, guys. You can see, Jess, let me put it down. 2.5 of mangoes give us all that, and it is gonna last us a good couple of weeks until I make some more before the summer is over.
Guys, remember to try this recipe because it tastes really good.
Yeah, and those of you who were waiting for an achar recipe, I hope this step was easy to follow. It's just the mango you have to get, and garlic and pepper. And guys, if you don't want to use mustard oil, or you couldn't find mustard oil, you can use vegetable oil or coconut oil or any kind of oil you're using in your kitchen. I never see people make it with olive oil before, so I'm not sure that olive oil will work, but try to get vegetable oil that will come closest to what you're looking for. So guys, I don't even want to waste any drop. I'm scraping it up from every corner. So I have this piece roti, and I'm just gonna make a big dunk in there. And guys, so I'm gonna taste now. So guys, this is for everybody who's watching, all my viewers, all my subscribers. I hope you guys like the step. I enjoy cooking outside today. I feel like I was back home, and the atmosphere of being outside in the sun and the fresh air, guys, it feels so beautiful. So cheers, guys. Oh my god, I did it, guys. I did it. Oh my god, it's very hot. This need potato roti, Jess.
Yeah, this
my
does.
god,
Potato roti with
guys, it tastes so good. Like, it's the perfect ingredients, but it have a little bit, like, I don't know if it's too much pepper, but it's very hot and spicy. So guys, hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I'm gonna really do a better taste test next week with you guys with some other dishes with the achar. Until then, see you guys soon. Bye for now. Have a good evening.